everybody, it's Professor Powerline and welcome back to Ruse Challenges. Today's challenge is sent to us by, I believe it's pronounced ronzonio1. On that note, real quick, I'd like to say I'm going to stop trying to pronounce the YouTube username because I'm tired of wondering if I'm doing it correctly, and it really just eats me alive, so I'm just going to leave a list at the top of the screen. That'll be that. Anyway, so for his challenge, my nation is allowed to be Germany or America. Since I was Germany in the last challenge, it'll be America this time. And my opponent is whichever one I don't use, by default making that Germany. He actually set a profile, regular hard. No map, no time limit, none of that stuff. He didn't send me any of that. So, anyway, while this is loading, I'd like to say thank you, Ronzonio, for being the first person to remember to send your challenge through personal messages. That's infinitely easier for me, and I can actually tell if it's a challenge and not like a joke or something. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Anyway, getting into Ronzonio's actual challenge. Let's see here. I'm allowed to build only tank and anti-tank, which is not that limiting, and anti-air only if my opponent builds air. So, those are my restrictions. I'm going to go under camouflage net. Anyway, as usual, I'll explain my strategy, then cut ahead till something interesting happens. My strategy is I'm going to place a large amount of anti-tank guns in these woods right here to counter the Germans' more powerful heavy tanks that I can't compete with. And a large amount of Pershing tanks right about here to take advantage of their long-range weapons. In the meantime, I'm going to have a column of Sherman tanks loop around the long way and try and get behind enemy lines and destroy them while they're trying to take out my tanks. With any luck, it'll work. But we have all seen my luck up to this point, so no promises. Anyway, gonna go. One more rule I forgot to mention, I'm only allowed to build up to 5 administrative buildings, which isn't that limiting, but it could still do some damage, so. Alright, guess I'll cut ahead till something interesting happens. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, so picking back up here, I got 2 infantry units and 2 tank units heading my way. Hopefully it won't be too much to be afraid of, but I'm going to go ahead and research my Sherman tank here and get ready to fight. I told you in the original challenge video that I know a lot about World War II. Well, my specialty in World War II is German and American tank technology. So I think to keep my commentary from getting too boring in this part, I'll explain what I know about those particular types of tanks. Starting with the Sherman, which is what I'm building right now. The Sherman was the go-to tank of the Allies, sporting 2 inches of frontal armor, 75mm main gun, 230 caliber machine guns. It was a medium tank, but they built so many of them that they outdid pretty much everything on the battlefield, just with massive numbers. But again, couldn't compete with the heavier German tanks, which is what I'm up against today. So I'm gonna have to, and since we have the same unit cap, mass numbers isn't really an option for me. I'm gonna have to outthink my opponent, which is not always so easy. Anyway, as soon as it researches, I'm gonna try and get one out here to counter what I expect to be Panzer IIIs. I don't know for sure though. If they are Panzer IIIs, then my Shermans are more powerful, because Panzer IIIs are light tanks with only 50mm guns, and I believe only 2 inches of frontal armor like my Shermans. Alright, go kill him, because I like my supply depots. Let's get 2 more of these bad boys, send them over here, because I would really like not to lose those. Alright. Let's see here. Good, he's backing off. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? Yep, Panzer III, like I said, light tank. And if you want to double check any of my facts, you can always go here to the Rusepedia. I can't read that, most of that in my quality though, so I just get to guess and work off what I actually know from studying military history. I'm going to kill these men. There we go. And crap, there's a plane. I'm going to build an anti-air bunker real quick because I don't want to die. Death is not something I'm fond of, and I definitely will try to avoid it in the foreseeable future. Okay. Let's go over here, kill this other Panzer III real quick. Lost one of my Shermans. There we go. Even if they get rid of one of my planes with the fighter bomber, then I'll still be okay. Not hurting too bad. Kill him. And it looks like I can safely cut ahead again. So, got my 4th administrative building up, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, bye. Alright, so picking back up here, looks like a huge amount of tanks heading my way. Let's see what we're up against here. Let's see. Yes, unidentified Panzer IVs. Made to support the Panzer IIIs with the 75mm gun, but they are vastly superior and quickly became the more dependable combat tank. My Shermans can probably handle themselves against them, but it's going to be a lot harder. I've made several 76mm anti-tank guns. They only cost $10, but these things are indispensable for defense. Get a few of these things in the woods with some recon backing them up, and you are safe. Assuming they don't have too much air support. Which, as it stands, they don't. So I'm good. I'd really like if my anti-tank guns would finish getting in the woods, though. That'd make me a lot happier. And to make me a bit more secure, I'm going to put an anti-tank base right there. And hope my building truck makes it. There we go. And what are those? Panzer IVs. Okay. I'm going to make a couple more Bofors, since they're making air, I can make these. And a couple more anti-tank. I really can't compete with German tank technology, so I just got to amass anti-tank weapons and hope for the best. I also like to build my final administrative building so I'm that much more secure, but it's not looking like that's going to happen right now. I wish my cat would shut up, but she won't. Alright, with that, I'm going to research the Pershing tank. Pershing tank, I don't know as much about this tank because it was a post-World War II tank, almost, just barely, not. It's got a 90mm gun. It was designed to compete with the Tiger tank, but its power-to-weight ratio is pretty inferior to the Shermans. Not saying it was less powerful, just its power-to-weight ratio, but, you know, you got that. So, let's see here. I don't have too much aircraft, so I shouldn't need too much air support. But I'm still going to need some. I'm going to research the M19 because it's a very effective mobile anti-air weapon. Possibly one of the most effective in the game, and I greatly appreciate its help. Man, they're everywhere. Gonna be hard pressed to beat these guys. Let's see here. Build 2 Pershing tanks, put them right there. Gonna need their longer range to help fight. And maybe eventually press through with mass numbers. So I got recon in there, right? There you are, kitty. All done yelling? I hope so, because you're annoying. Build another one. Just gonna start amassing these bad boys. Alright, well, it looks like they're not going to do anything for a while, so I'm going to cut ahead till the fight starts up. May not be too long, though. They've got a lot of infantry coming my way. They're probably trying to do something about those tanks, or anti-tank guns, I guess. But, with all my nice little tanks guarding there, they don't have the slightest of chance. In fact, they're going to use so many units right now, that I think now might be my best chance to go on the offensive. Man, I love recon. And hate it at the same time. This is going really well. And as long as they don't have Tigers and King Tigers, I'm really totally safe. Because King Tigers and Tigers are really the only thing I need to be afraid of. And boy, do I need to be afraid of them. Because even with my Super Pershing, which I can't have since this isn't a live career, King Tigers still beat me. Tank destroyer. Huh. There we go. Just about done. Let's get one more anti-air gun. This is going really well. That was a nice little massacre right there. Okay, let's see here. Alright, well, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, well, I'm officially concerned because they just told me that the enemy's got a technological advantage, which means I'm just going to investigate this little hunch here. I'm betting Tigers or King Tigers. Yep, King Tigers. I'm totally doomed. These things have 88mm guns that are deadly from 2 miles away, with almost 7 inches of frontal armor. The Germans went overboard with these things, despite the fact they only made about 485, I think. But still, it's a beast of the battlefield. Oh my goodness, the most powerful tank on the World War II battlefield. Like, there's a few people I know that debate that, but dang, man. I don't know if I can compete with those things in bulk. I might just want to try and go now. In fact, I think I will. I'll leave my Shermans here to defend my anti-tank weapons, but my Pershings are going to move out. I'm going to try and... No, I won't make it through that. Dang it. But they just keep making those stupid things. Huh. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
Rookies are training. They'll be ready soon.
I need a plan B. Well, I'll cut it until I have a plan B. In the meantime, sit tight. Wait, they're moving in. Looks like there's going to be a battle here in a second. Let's see what goes down, shall we? Ooh, owned you, Mr. Light Tank. You are dead for sure. That's depressing, I know. But you're still dead, so... Ooh, what do we got over here? Ooh, nothing to be, well, alive anyway. It's too bad. Maybe if I get enough casualties here, I can feel good about going on an attack. Because with them all thinned out like this, they might be able... I can pick them off one by one using mass numbers. Because if I can just separate them and attack them with, like, 20 cannons, they're dead, so... Are they going after my one Bofors that I hid in the woods so the recon would go away? I think they are. Wow. Alright, you guys. We're gonna go defend my Bofors. The Bofors is fighting back. Go, Bofors, go! Win the day! Aw, saved you. King Tiger. I'm gonna put an anti-tank gun in there, or 2 or 3, just for the heck of it. Because I feel like being stupid. Let's get a recon with these guys. Because I think I might just use this momentum and keep attacking. Alright, let's keep pushing forward. This is working. Nope, not these anti-tank guns. There we go. Because I don't foresee him being able to kill all these super Pershings at once. You can soften them up, but that's about all you can do. Yeah, this might just work. Just gonna start... And he's got a buttload of infantry. That'll hurt his population count. Let's go over here after this King Tiger. Leave the stupid... Oh, whatever. I guess you can hurt their resources or something. You know what? We need my M19s with me, though. Otherwise, they'll just get killed by their anti-air slowly. Or air, not anti-air. I have anti-air. They have air. Alright. Kill that guy next. I'll leave my Shermans here, though, for safety's sake. Go after this guy. My Greyhound needs to slow down a little bit, though. King Tiger. Let's get this recon in the woods right here. Alright, let's get these guys going up to the next one. I think I might win like this. This is awesome.
This is HQ. New unit production requested.
But you know what? I'm a little worried they'll start massing King Tigers on me, so to ensure a little bit more victory than I've already got, we're gonna blitz. Make sure my units stay with each other, though. Alright. We're going straight for the armor base. We're gonna win this thing. Let's do this. Kill that guy. There we go. Go, Pershings, go! And Greyhound. The epic Greyhound of Justice. Put him in there. Ooh, owned you, Mr. Super King Tiger-ish Persian deal. Kill that armor base. If I can do that, I'm pretty much set. Ooh, owned you, Mr. Infantry. I'm gonna get some faster Shermans to come and bring up the rear, because my more Super Pershings won't get here fast enough. So take out the armor base. Mr. Recon, we need you to be able to see what's going on, so you come with us. They're putting terror up, and I really can't risk that, so fanaticism. And Blitz. There we go. Now let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna win this. I got this. I got this. M19s, do your thing. Get rid of the recon. Alright, alright, alright. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Now take out those King Tigers. Except you M19s, you're just going to... M19s are going to have to make a mad dash for their airfield. In the meantime, the Pershings are going to try and distract them. Come on, you guys. You can do this. Fanaticism. Fanaticism on this sector 2 so I don't lose any units whatsoever. M19s. M19 apparently. Keep on trucking that away. Come on, you guys. You can do this. I'm going to win this. Yes, 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 yes. You guys keep on coming. There we go. Alright. To the headquarters. Let's do this. M19, you're going to chase down that little truck because I have a bad feeling about him. Come on, blow up that airfield. Do some freaking work. Booyah. Booyah. More booyah. And they're making an anti-tank base? Guess that would make sense considering I'm using tanks. Sweet, that's game. I win. Game over. They lose. I win. That's all there is to it. Just line them up, knock them down. And barrage fire. Come on, shoot them. Oh, game's over. Dang it. Wait. The game's supposed to be over, but it's not. Which means they have a recon unit. Okay, well, let's go kill that. Just like every single unit on the board. All of them. And kill him! And just for fun, we're going to make some Chaffee tanks to help. They're not going to be done fast enough. Let's make a Jackson tank. I'm just going to start researching stuff. Research Priest, or M40. Booyah. And you know what? Because his death isn't coming fast enough, Blitz. You're totally doomed. Let's see here. Researching, researching, researching. Well, he's gonna die, probably. Most likely. Yep. He's a dead man. Go, Mr. Sherman's. And he's like backing out, like, this seems like it might be a bad idea. I think maybe I should, you know, hide. Ooh, owned you. Oh, bummer. Alright, let's see how many points I get from that. Yep, ta-da. It's 1. It's 2 levels. 3 levels. Aw, just barely 3. Okay, so, thoughts on the challenge? I gotta say, going into this challenge, I thought it'd be really easy, but it proved to be a lot harder than I thought it would be. And it was, I don't think ronzonio realized just how genius his challenge was. Maybe he did, but if I'm America, I sacrifice the more effective tanks. If I was Germany, I sacrifice the more effective anti-air. And I wonder if, I don't know if he knew that, but it was a really, 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 really well done challenge. I had a lot of fun playing it. I look forward to playing challenges like it in the future. But all the same, I won, so that's that. Okay, so with that, please continue to send me challenges, and I'll play them as I get around to them. Okay. I want this to finish loading so I can do my little outro. Okay. See you next time.